Hello YouTube, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to try and, well, basically we're going to try and build this thing here, the red Kestrel. It's a red funnel car ferry. It's quite a light ferry, or when I mean light, it's obviously really heavy, but it's a small car ferry, which will be perfect for the stormworks ferry thing I'm going to be building. As you can see, it should look like quite a decent starter ferry to build. I've not built any car ferries on this channel before, so yeah, I'm gonna leave this picture in the top left corner. Obviously I cannot see it because I've got one monitor, but you all should be able to see it the whole entire time, so you lot are very, very lucky. Anyway, let's start. So I'm assuming I have to keep going to Microsoft Edge. No one likes Edge. We're gonna start with the base, and we're gonna start it in white so I can see what I'm doing, because dark red is a dark color and you can't see it as well as it is a darker color. Right, so let's have a look at the bow. So I suppose it kind of like comes in on the sides. It sort of like goes down on the sides a little bit. I'm guessing it does that. And at the front, I suppose it's going to be quite a steep point, so like 2 or 3. Then that is and that's like the bow in a way, isn't it? But it's gonna have to be deeper, because once it's got all that weight on it, it won't be able to hold as much. So I need to make sure it can definitely is capable of holding some pretty decent vehicles, or it's not going to be any point in doing so. I'm completely losing track on scale. This is not scale because I can't do scale. I didn't get around to uploading the Richard Hammond thing where I built one. I built the Richard Hammond damper van. I didn't get around to doing that. No, I got around to building it. God, I definitely built that. It was hell. Taking me, I think I set a timer for like 20 minutes or so for that. It was one of the most difficult things I've ever built. So if that's difficult, and that's tiny, this is massive, you know, yeah, that's gonna be pretty different, I'm not gonna lie. And yeah, this YouTube stuff is gonna become a big thing for me. Hopefully, if my channel does well, I will eventually, I'm hoping in the future I can have this as a side job, but that's in the unlikely event this channel does well. But I always go on YouTube all the time, so, and I love looking at people's videos and how I always admire people's videos and just think about how they made it and trying to learn from them. Right, let's just get this done. And I have to say, N Jersey's definitely the biggest inspiration for my stormworks videos. Sorry, Frantic. Yeah, I have to say, Frantic, he's great. And Jersey, I think he's the best one out of all stormworks YouTubers, to be fair. So yeah, as you can see though, I'm now starting to build the front bit, and now as you can see that I'm gonna have cars, and on the front it is like a door, so whatever happens, these are gonna have to be doors that can allow cars on. So I was thinking, if I use, obviously I'll use the robotic pivot, but if they come inwards, it might just be as useful as I hoped. Let me just delete this bit here, because I've got to make sure the pivot's right, or it's not going to open properly. So I'd have to do probably one door at a time to open, so it does what it's supposed to do. I've just realised how that was the wrong way round. Although it doesn't usually happen, I get very paranoid about the stormworks door hinges not opening properly. I always get very paranoid about it going into whatever and just catching fire and glitching and stuff like that. Well, as you can see, I've got the back bit done. I'm going to start with the challenge, which is building it upwards. Yeah, that's not going to be easy at all. I think 2 block, 1 by 2 might be a good start. Let's just check. 1 by 2, and whatever it is, it would go on for a while. I think go on for a while, and then it would start going up in 4s. Okay. To me, this is all strange. I'm not at all experienced, and I think it sort of like goes into a steep ascent when it gets to about here. So I just do this. Get rid of that bit. Get a 1 by 4. See, this is nowhere near. This is just to test to kind of see how the structure would work. This is not what it's going to actually permanently look like. It's not going to be big gaping holes in it. So that's the start. I might have to move it all back a bit. No, all a bit further to the other side, because remember, I'm going to duplicate all of this and put it on the other side, so I definitely want it to work. I definitely don't want to waste my time, although I've got COVID, so I've got all the time in the world at the moment, so you know, I can't really complain about that. Right, move it. Oh, I don't want to copy it, no, I want to cut it. I suppose it's too late for that now. There. Let's put it back. Right, so we've now got that bit. I've got to remember that this bit here will kind of be doubled in a way. I want to get the funny hole sort of things done. I think it goes like, it's a 3 by whatever, and then the whole kind of just 2, 3, 4. I think it just kind of starts to go up in 4s in a way. I'm not gonna lie, I think that's what happens. 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's it. Yeah, that's too low, whatever that is down there, so I'm going to need to raise that a bit. No, actually, no, that's... No, it stays level. It just gets bigger and bigger. Oh, right, that makes sense. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have to go 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, so this seems to start working, I suppose. Let's just check that I'm not messing or... Okay, so then this bit here goes up to 3, 4, so it goes up another one, but then it kind of like 1, 2, 3 kind of does this, I think. So if I can, I want it to look accurate, but I'm not sure how accurate it will look. Yeah, that looks, so far that looks absolutely awful, nothing like it. So I'm going to just get this other bit to try and look a bit nicer. Despite the fact that it looks hideous, I think that's what I'm going to really do on that bit. I'm going to not bother about the big whole bit here at the moment. Let me just copy all of this and flip it round so I've got the main structure done so I can see if it floats. It's using the selection grid, by the way. I have to say it's one of the most useful things in stormworks. It's very, very useful. And if you think you've done too much, I can just do that. Now I can paste it into each other like that. So just fill all of these in. Just make sure that's perfect, which it isn't at the moment, obviously. Let's see if it floats or whether I forgot to fill up the hole in the bottom. No, it floats. I don't know, I think that's starting to do what I want it to do. Oh no, I pressed Control Alt Delete. Oh, please don't do anything bad. Well, I'm gonna have to wrap up for this part because I've got a 15-minute limit at the moment because I'm not a big YouTuber. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up, get this uploaded, and I'm gonna do a part 2 as quick as I can. So I'll see you guys in the next part. Bye.